You are welcome to my channel Cosmos Updates as we explore Cosmos Wilderness together. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Stay tuned and thanks for watching.
Imagine the dense, emerald canopy of the Congo jungle, where a young boy named Benga began his life around 1883. Born to the Mbuti people, Benga's early years were a tapestry of rich cultural traditions, with sharp-toothed smiles and a life intertwined with the rhythm of the forest. Yet, beneath the beauty, the Congo Free State, ruled by King Leopold II of Belgium, was a land of oppression and exploitation. Benga's world shattered around 1903 when a brutal raid by the Belgian territorial police tore through his camp, killing his wife, children, and many of his people. Captured and sold into slavery, Benga's journey from freedom to captivity was a heart-wrenching transition. In March 1904, Samuel Phillips Werner, a Presbyterian missionary, discovered Benga for sale at a slave market in Basongo. Werner, tasked with bringing pygmies to the St. Louis World's Fair, purchased Benga's freedom with a pound of salt and a bolt of cloth. Benga, now in America, found himself paraded as an exotic exhibit. His new life in the spotlight came with unintended cruelty his time at the Bronx Zoo in 1906, where he was displayed in the monkey house, sharing space with an orangutan and chimpanzees. The sign above his cage read, "The African Pygmy turning his existence into a sideshow attraction." Thousands came to gawk, and Benga endured relentless mockery and scorn. The man and monkey exhibit sparked outrage among civil rights advocates, leading to its closure in late September 1906. Benga was sent to the Howard Colored Orphan Asylum in Brooklyn, where his life took a new turn. In January 1910, Benga moved to Lynchburg, Virginia, to attend the Virginia Theological Seminary and College. Supported by advocates who believed in his potential, Benga, now known as Ota Benga, sought a new path. He lived in the seminary community, worked as a laborer, and adapted to American life, replacing his traditional attire with simpler, more familiar clothing. Benga's days were filled with small jobs and moments of solace in nature. He taught local boys traditional skills like hunting and fishing and found friendship with poet Anne Spencer. Despite these connections, the weight of his past and the challenges of assimilation took their toll. Trapped between two worlds, Benga's struggle for a new identity became increasingly difficult. Despite his efforts, he found it hard to escape the shadows of his past. Despite his efforts to assimilate, Benga struggled to make a new life in Lynchburg, and he became increasingly hopeless about his future there. He had lost contact with Werner, and even if he had wanted to return to Congo, he couldn't afford the cost of travel on his own. On March 20th, 1916, Benga died by suicide in a stable behind Josephine Anderson's house. A coroner's inquest determined that he died by self-inflicted pistol shot to the left breast. A group described as the Baptist Ministers' Conference, Colored, hired a local black funeral home to oversee Benga's funeral and burial. On Wednesday, March 22nd, Benga's funeral was held at Diamond Hill Baptist Church in Lynchburg, followed by interment in the Old City Cemetery. Strong and persistent oral history suggests Benga's body was removed sometime later to Lynchburg's White Rock Cemetery. No documentation of disinterment or reburial has been found, and no grave marker has survived in either cemetery. Nearly a century after his death, Ota Benga's extraordinary life has inspired countless writ friars, artists, and activists in both academia and popular culture. Benga is frequently cited by scholars in studies of the evolutionist roots of racism, exploitation of third world cultures, museum theory, and injustices of the African American experience. He was the basis for fictional characters in the 1998 children's book The Song of the Malamo and the 2008 motion picture The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. An international conference on Benga and modern-day African Pygmies was held at Lynchburg College in October 2007. In 2020, the Wildlife Conservation Society issued an apology for exhibiting Benga at the Bronx Zoo. His death remains a poignant chapter in the history of racial and cultural exploitation, leaving a legacy that continues to inspire and provoke thought. Nearly a century later, Benga's story is remembered as a profound lesson in humanity's struggle with racism and exploitation. His life has inspired countless works and led to public apologies, revealing a shared commitment to understanding and reconciliation. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel Cosmos Updates. Stay tuned, and thanks for watching.